I am now in the 8th episode of the Sharpe series, and this one is called Sharp Sword. So, I'm gonna just get right into it. um, and before I I just want to say if you've been enjoying this series with me and you want to, help me out in any way, shape, or form, feel free to please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help out my small but humble channel grow, which is what I'm trying to do, and I would really appreciate it. Now, with that said, and now without any further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Let us watch Sharpe, Episode 8, Sharp Sword.
Follow the setting sun until you see the woods. Pray to your silver cross.
I will, Father.
You hear confessions. You know who El Mirador is. Tell me.
Paris avait raison. El Mirador est à Villafranca. Mettez les corps dans la voiture et poussez-la dans le ravin. Ensuite, nous poursuivrons notre autre, vers le nord, vers Villafranca.
Votre tunique, vite. Hey!
Oh, dang.
Ne tirez pas! Ne tirez pas! Best sword ever made. With votre colonel. Ça va? Search him. Oh, j'achète des chevaux. Des chevaux, oui. C'est mes comptes, quoi. De resserre, hein? I don't believe you. I no speak anglais. I don't believe that either.
Please, parole, please.
We, Captain. Colonel Barclay, South Essex. We accept your parole.
This man is a spy, sir. I'm certain of it. Where's your tunic, eh? Where were you going?
That formal boy.
Où est votre tunique? Où alliez-vous, hein? Répondez vite! Cet homme est fou. Et vous, Diola.
Mon colonel était mourant. J'ai pris ma tunique et je l'ai mis sous la tête.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that guy. He was James Purefoy? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but he was a Mark Antony in the HBO Rome series. Holy, so far another thing I've really enjoyed about this series is just seeing like celebrities and actors that I recognize from other medium, especially when they're younger. It's kind of cool.
Major Sharpe, this is Captain the Lord Spears, one of Major Munro's exploring officers.
Lassies, eh? I promise I'll come back. Look, I swear I'll come back. She understands English. Seems like she's about to speak and she just...
I've seen that before. She probably saw something dreadful and was too frightened to scream. She'll speak again as soon as she feels safe.
We found this on the French captain. Could it be a code?
It looks like a list of bills to me. And I suppose I ought to have a word with the frog about it.
Which would you prefer me to do, Sharpe? Play Bealach na Bruga, or send you on a dangerous mission?
Dangerous mission, sir.
Who's winning the war, Sharpe?
Wellington, sir.
Why is he winning it, Sharpe?
Steady troops, sir.
Superior intelligence, Sharpe. Wellington is winning it with the help of a man called El Mirador, made this map.
Yeah, that's interesting. I remember when we were covering the epic history, like Napoleonic War series, and when we were around the Spanish Peninsula War time, that it's there I learned that Wellington definitely, a part of an advantage he had is that he was actually gaining intel from the Spanish, people and civilians, which actually helped him stay ahead of the French. So yeah, he actually did have superior intel and information gathering due to that advantage. So that's really cool.
El Mirador is in mortal danger. That Bonaparte personally picked out a man to capture El Mirador. A Colonel Philippe Leroux of the Imperial Guard. And Villafranca is where El Mirador conducts his operations.
I don't trust that Captain Jack. What about the numbers we found on him? But it could be a code.
Absolutely. But if it is a code, it'll be a book code.
Find the Colonel and kill him.
Oddly enough, but these are your orders. No nonsense about parole. Wellington wants him dead.
Do the French know El Mirador's real identity, sir?
They may do now. A week ago, a priest and a party of nuns went missing. We found this. The priest was El Mirador's confessor.
Couldn't I protect El Mirador rather better if I knew his real identity, sir?
El Mirador's identity is a state secret known only by Wellington and myself. Even Captain Spears doesn't know who he is. And what you don't know don't hurt you, Sharpe.
Alright, that's cool. So we need to go help El... Wait. Okay, sorry, just wanted to keep checking with that. Yeah, El Mirador. And so we need to help him, but we don't know his identity. So that's probably the biggest problem, helping someone you don't know.
I do favors for Harper, and look how he treats me.
I mean, how does he treat you?
He treats me like a whore.
What's this between you and Ramona?
She's not talking to me.
Well, what have you done to her?
Nothing.
Well, whatever it is you're not doing, go and do it.
That's not your business.
Whatever business it is, get it sorted out.
You know, it's funny because last episode Sharpe said, do I have to solve everyone's problems? And that's hilarious because in this series he literally has been solving everyone's problems. Especially now getting involved between marriage disputes, like last episode, like... I don't know, I find that funny. Sharpe literally has to solve everything. Now he has to play like the role of marriage counselor in his own way. That's kind of like one of my favorite things that I'm starting to notice in this show.
Easy, lass. Easy. Look, you can stay here, but you must sleep under your own blanket. So what's between you and Ramona?
Ramona wants me to marry her and take her back to Ireland. I love her enough not to take her back to my bloody country. And she's Spanish. And she's got a son born out of wedlock, my son. For Christ's sake, no man or woman in Ireland would look at the side of the road she walked on. And of course, there's my mother. If I was to arrive home in Ireland with a Spanish wife and a child, well, she'd never forgive me.
Look around you. What do you see?
I see soldiers.
They have little else, but they have honour. And you're going to have to show the mother of your child that same honour, Harper.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sharpe playing marriage counselor is just, like I said, I just find it funny, all the hats that Sharpe has to keep wearing in this series. Like, man, this dude alone is keeping the English army afloat. Without him, everything would have fallen apart. Yeah, and so there's this, she was a nun at the beginning, but now she's traumatized to muteness. And this is an interesting one. I'm guessing Sharpe is gonna have to help her overcome her trauma. Again, just Sharpe is helping everybody. Psychologically, emotionally, in marriage. It's kind of amazing. Very talented man.
I spent 6 months as a prisoner of the French. I was captured after I was wounded. French surgeon hacked this off. Took his bloody time about it, too.
Could you persuade Barclay to convene a court of honour tonight when we make camp? I think I've proof he's not the man he says he is.
Voltaire, sir. I found it in the woods. Pity there's only a few pages.
What? You found this in the woods?
Under the Colonel, sir.
That could be a code book, couldn't it?
But I don't have the book. It was all bloody. I could only save a few pages.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, dang.
I'll be back soon, lads. And when I come back,
I want you in my bed. I mean, I'll sleep out here like. Right. Put this on. Perfect fit, sir. Put this on. This is supposed to be his own tunic, sir. The one he puts under the so-called colonel's head. See, sir? His own tunic doesn't fit. But the colonel's fits him perfectly.
Okay. Alright, interesting way Sharpe is trying to prove his thing. Sharpe is very perceptive, I have to say. Like, very seldomly does, especially I notice as the series is progressing, he seems to be getting more used to manipulation and deception and calling people out for it. So I do like that aspect of him. He kind of seems to get, like, smarter as he's dealing with all these underhanded tactics around people, from around him, like Monroe last episode, or, you know, his enemies. So I do really like that.
I believe he murdered his captain in the woods and changed clothes with him.
Dang.
I
He
would like
nailed
to plead
it.
with this. Mon uniforme ne va pas.
You asked me why my uniform doesn't fit.
Je pourrais vous dire que c'est parce qu'il a rétréci sous lavage.
I could say it is because it has shrunk in the wash.
Mais la vérité,
But the truth is,
c'est que cette tunique me va pas parce qu'elle m'a jamais été.
my tunic does not fit me now because it did not fit me before.
Vous savez, je suis qu'un pauvre petit capitaine de Lyon.
I am a poor captain from Lyon.
J'ai que 2 tuniques.
I have 2 tunics.
La meilleure, elle est à la caserne.
My best tunic is back at the barracks.
Et l'autre, celle qui m'a jamais été,
My other tunic, the one that never fit me properly,
elle est là, devant vous.
is here before you.
What a cock and bull story.
And you're saying this poor devil has had his, and he strikes us as a simple serving soldier who did his duty. Continue to accept his parole until we get to Villafranca.
Dang, dude. It's hilarious because I like how Sharpe's entire, you know, case rested on clothes not fitting. You know what kind of it's kind of it's like the OJ Simpson thing, you know, like with the glove, right? If it does not fit, you must acquit. Like I was going, that's exactly what I was thinking of the entire time. But man, again, Sharpe once again is completely right, but once again he has to battle the bureaucracy of hierarchy that is in the army, so it doesn't really matter because no one else will fully buy it. Dang. You know what I really like about this adversary this episode is that he is at the mercy of the you know, basically he's a hostage, and yet he manipulated his way for them not to see him as the threat that he actually is. And basically, despite, you know, being a prisoner, he's still manipulating everyone and no doubt trying to use them, you know, to get what he can. Like, very manipulative and sneaky, despite being in a really bad position, which I really, really like. You know, he's in a place of weakness, yet he's making the best of it. So that's a unique way to handle it.
Candide. You said it's a common book.
Very common, sir.
So if you had another like it, you could figure out the code.
Very likely. If I had another like it.
There'll be a library in Villafranca, Harris.
Nothing I should like better, sir.
Oh yeah, her cross.
Is this yours?
It's a party coming from Villafranca, sir. It looks like Sir Henry Simerson.
That's a nasty little brute,
Oh.
too.
What?
Oh, whoa, Simerson?
I wish I could say I was glad to see you, Sharpe. But I ain't, so we have established a modus vivendi with the fort. They don't trouble us, we don't trouble them. And I trust you gentlemen will do nothing to disturb this most sensitive situation.
Oh, not to worry, Sir Henry. We just plan to blow that fort to bits, that's all.
Oh my gosh.
Attack, boy! Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
It's all my fault. I should have listened to you, Richard. It must be LaRue.
Breaks his parole.
And he got away.
This is Don Felipe, the owner of the house. The French raped and murdered his wife. Forced him to watch. This house is her memorial.
Bound to be here somewhere, Alice.
Somewhere, sir. I shall have to search every book.
Set yourself up with a skivvish, huh? Don't be selfish. Share and share alike.
Yeah, I'm shocked to see Simmerson back.
I put you in the Irish mission with Father Curtis. Spanish think he's a saint, so does Wellington, because he looks after our wounded.
I'm Curtis, rector of the Irish College. Faithful call me father. You may call me doctor. Now, I run this mission as you run a regiment. There are rules. No strong drink, no strong language, and above all, no weak women inside the wards. This little Catholic boy does you great credit, Mrs. Harper. But as a convent that misses you much, my child.
She's turned her back on God.
So you want me to speak to Sergeant Harper? I will do so. But in return, you must do something for me. I will see to it that Harper goes first to the church, then to Ramona's bed. And you will see to it that the girl goes from your bed to the church.
It's hopeless. We're being driven back. I think we should get out of here.
One pace back at a time! Slow march!
Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh, they got him. Oh, Sam, he's being surrounded. You know, I have to say, I do really like the night battles. I feel like, when it comes to the Sharpe series, a lot of people, when they talk about it, when people have talked to me about it, always talk about the battle scenes, like like, obviously the biggest problem is the amount of people they have. I guess budget, you can't have a lot of presence, so battles definitely are smaller. And I think it's fine, because like I said, I know that I'm not expecting this to have like a Waterloo budget, with which that movie had like a literal army of I believe Soviet soldiers to use. And like with shows and whatnot, you don't have as much budget as a movie per se. But I really do think Sharpe has been really competent in the way that it shoots action scenes, and I think they're able to really utilize what they do have to the best effect that they can. And so it doesn't bug me. Oddly enough, the battle scenes, while I do like them, I'm actually more invested in everything else, which is usually weird, because usually it's the battle that's like the big build up. But I really like everything around the battle, like the acting, the conversations, the intrigue. I actually find that much more engaging, oddly. But all this to say that I've really enjoyed the night scenes. And the thing is, in real life, night attacks were known to be incredibly risky, and that's why armies wouldn't always go for them. A famous example, because they would be gambles, like a famous example that I know is that before the Battle of Gargamella with like Alexander the Great, one of some of his advisors were like, we should probably just attack the Persians at night, to negate the how do you say, numerical disadvantage and whatnot. But we've seen a lot of war videos that a lot of armies didn't go for night attacks because they were incredibly risky. And with coordination and stuff, and obviously stuff like that. So I definitely understand why they can't always do it, but I feel like the night fights we have seen in this show usually are the ones that I think are the best, the night attacks. I'm not sure why. I think it's just cuz it looks more cinematic, like you have it's all dark and then you see the light and the soldiers running through, like something about it just looks better than the daytime action scenes in this show.
Patrick.
Oh. Oh dang. I thought Sharpe was like captured for a second, but no, he's in the that place where soldiers are kind of literally meant to die. Oh dang, he's messed up that bad. You know what's another thing that we've that's been talked about? How much Sharpe gets injured per episode. Like usually in most episodes he's getting shot, stabbed, and it is kind of like funny to see. Though I don't really I heard some people say like, "Dang, how's he still moving?" But you know what? It kind of reminds me. It reminds me of Marshal Ordino, one of Napoleon's marshals, who had over a dozen famous wounds in his body. From grape shots to gunshots, saber cuts. Maybe not grape shots, but point is broken leg. Point is you can look it up, like the injuries of this man, and he lived to be 80. So yeah, I guess Sharpe, I like to think Sharpe is just of the same vein. He can just take all of these wounds and keep going. He's just that tough, you know?
Major Sharpe has a slash to the left shoulder that's gone to the bone. But what's going to kill him is the bullet in his belly. It's going green, and there's too much pus there for the surgeon to probe. Let her look after him. If you were God and you looked down tonight, and you saw that poor lonely child, mightn't you take pity, Pat?
Ooh.
Major Sharpe broke his sword fighting at the fort. But I thought that if you gave me a fine blade, I could make a great sword out of it.
Okay. I've been wondering, because like every episode title like goes along with like something that happens. So sharp sword, getting a new sword. I thought he was gonna take like the Frenchman's sword earlier, but he might just get a new one here.
Tell me why I should give this to you, Major Sergeant Harper.
You give me that blade, and Ramona can call herself Mrs. Harper.
This priest is really cool though, former soldier and stuff. Like I actually really like him. So far he's been my favorite character introduced this episode. And there have been some pretty solid ones, but I'm digging the warrior soldier turned priest. Something about that like character. How do you say character? Not arc, but either way, something about that kind of character is something cool. Like I find that really interesting. He just seems like a cool dude. Ooh. Oh, dang.
Hey, my favorite English spy.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, oh, dang. Someone's a spy on the... It can't be Simmerson. Simmerson feels way too obvious. Like, it makes sense now. If they're gonna introduce a spy plotline, they have Simmerson show up. He says, oh, they don't have cannons, which maybe he just didn't notice, because, well... But point is, and then... what is that called? A red herring? Forgive me for my ignorance. If you hate it, you're gonna hate this channel. But and you probably should just leave. But yeah, point is, I feel like Simmerson's way too obvious. So the only other likely suspects I can think of, it would have to be either Jack or it would have to be English. So wait, he said English spy, but no, he's probably not referring to their ethnicity, just the fact that they're spying on the English. I'm gonna choose to take it like that. Um, I don't want it to be the father. I don't know why in my head I'm thinking it's either now. It's either gonna be. I guess I don't know why it's in my head, but my two main suspects now are either Jack or the father with, you know, with the swords and the cool backstory. I don't know, but Jack also feels like he also helped with the. He's aware that Sharpe was onto him, and he, you know, under the guise of Devil Advocate, did help him. Granted, all he did was really translate, but still. Okay, I'm thinking it's one. It has to be one of those two. Let me watch the rest of the episode and find out if I'm right or not.
Opus Domini Nostri Jesu Christi custodiet animam.
Oh wow, this has been an interesting character arc for this lady, you know. But finding her way back, and she seems as the episode progresses to be regaining a lot more of her mental, you know, health and whatnot. So I guess working through the overcoming the trauma of the horror that she saw in the opening. Very nice, very wholesome. Like I'm kind of glad. You know, not just another love interest for Sharpe. I mean, granted that could change. We have many more minutes to go, but so far just seems to, like, I don't know. It's definitely wholesome in in a sense that she just seems to trust him and he seems to care too, because Sharpe's a nice guy like that. So yeah, I kind of like that. Then again, that could change, so I probably should, and I guess we'll see.
Come here, my child. Sharpe's dying. Soon he'll be dead. And then you'll be all alone in the world. And what are you going to do then? Who wants a skivvy who can't speak? If you're lucky, they'll lock you up in a convent. If you're not lucky, you'll be locked up by the first gang of drunken soldiers at sea who won't be shagged till you're silly.
This guy sucks.
You come up to my house a maidservant, and I'll do the same for you in the shagging line. You'll have a roof over your head, regular meals, and a few pennies in your purse. At least as long as your looks last. How about a silver shilling? Do you mind doing most of it, dearie? I'm feeling a bit fagged today.
Oh my gosh. Yo, he's so hateable. Ooh, oh, snap.
Numbers, code. Numbers, code. Numbers.
You know, I'm happy that they gave Harris something to do. I feel like if there's one critique I can have about the earlier episodes of this series, Sharpe, I mean, obviously he's the main character. He gets the most development and scenes and lines. That makes perfect sense. And, you know, as things go on, Harper also got that from the Chosen Men. But I feel like Harper and Sharpe got so much development that everyone else kind of didn't. But I kind of like that, like, last episode with Perkins, you know, they kind of gave him his own little romantic subplot. And then here, Harris is utilizing his already established, you know, intellect to help uncover some kind of code. So I really like that, you know, like we're kind of down to like a core four of the Chosen Men: Harris, Pagman, Harper, Sharpe. So I kind of like that. Perhaps now maybe we could get more development from these guys, or what's left of them. Typical Simerson L. Oh wow. Never mind, forget everything I said earlier.
Harper, I have it. The French code. Have you seen the name at the end of this message?
It still is really sweet, though. Like, this, you know, this story of Sharpe caring for someone traumatized and them caring for Sharpe right back, like her, and, you know, kind of helping each other in that regard. It still really is really, really sweet, though.
Richard?
Oh.
You spoke. You said my name.
Mm-hmm.
Say something else, lass.
I love you.
I wish I could say the same. What's that you've got there?
What is? It's just an old sword, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I found it. Lying.
Yep, Sharpe's new sword. He has upgraded. That's really cool. Because I was like wondering, well, what's the sword that's gonna be in this episode? It's actually really nice that, you know, Harper went out of his way to make him a sword, showing that they're. And also this episode, he called Sharpe his friend, which I don't think he's called him before. So again, the bromance has been like one of my favorite aspects of this show between the two. And as they get, you know, they're homies, and I really like that.
You know, look with the code book, Harris.
Look, sir. I've got the lot.
Good to see you up and about, Richard. Good to see you, Jack. In the library if you want to talk to me. I'll join you presently.
The sudden tension between the two. Could my theory of Jack perhaps being the spy be true? Dang. From that scene, it seems like there's a spy among the English. Ooh. Okay, my two suspects. Yeah, I was thinking like Mirador. Yeah, with that one, I was thinking it's either the owner of the house or Father Curtis, which is funny because Father Curtis was also in my other camp of perhaps maybe being the spy. Like, I kind of had him on both sides. But it seems like, okay, Father Curtis is Mirador, and it just leaves Jack with the sudden tension and Sharpe knowing Jack is the traitor. Okay. Okay, it's all coming together. It's all come together.
Harris handed me the name of the traitor just half an hour ago.
I suppose they'll shoot me.
I should.
Confirmed. Wow. I love these mysteries and these Sharpe episodes. I think they're well done, personally.
So why did you do it, Jack?
I told you my life was saved by a French doctor. The doctor was Colonel Leroux.
Oh.
And he saved my life simply by virtue of the fact that he stopped torturing me before I died. And then he made me sign some papers, betraying my honor. So I became his spy.
Why didn't you kill Father Curtis? You knew he was El Mirador.
Leroux ordered me to. But I told him I would not do that.
Yeah, that's tragic. He's not a like bad person. It's just the circumstances around it.
How could you betray Colonel Barclay?
No. Believe me, I didn't. Somebody else did that. Or if I'd betrayed the fort, I would have had to betray you. And I may be able to betray my country, but I could never betray my friend.
I'm sending in the South Essex before sunset. They're like me, Jack. They've got 500 yards of open ground to cross, and they might not keep going under fire. I need to send them off in such a way that they won't stop till they're standing in that fort. Can you suggest something that might put that kind of steel into them, Jack?
Yes, Richard. I do believe I can.
Wow. Okay, so again, Sharpe seemingly going with a more forgiving understanding of this guy's situation and what would happen if. So I think he seems to be giving him an out as a way to redeem himself for everything, because he sees that despite, you know, him betraying, you know, his country, that he's not a bad person, and maybe giving him an opportunity to prove that and, you know, make right his wrongs. Oh, dang. Oh. So this is like his heroic send-off. Again, like dying on his what's the saying? Dying on his sword? I don't think I'm using that correctly, but you get what I mean, right?
I want that flag. Who's with me?
Oh my gosh.
Never had a skivvy say no to me before. So I waited till Sharpe was busy with the frogs. On your knees. She's one of us.
Oh,
She goes
thank
on her
God.
knees only before God, Sir Henry. Was it you who betrayed Colonel Barclay's night attack? How much did they pay you?
Suppose I did it for nothing. Who's to say what really happened?
Ooh.
You and
Okay, yeah, that's what Jack was talking about earlier. Like, I didn't do that part with Barkley. Oh, Simmers. Dang, bro. Simmerson is oddly, like, he's such a jerk, but like, oh, dang.
oh, what's it to you, priest?
Oh my gosh. Dude, is Simmerson gonna die? I'd be surprised if he, like, makes it past this episode. After everything, you know what I mean? But... wow. Oh.
God forgive me, but I wish it had lasted longer.
Ooh. Oh.
Parole, monsieur.
Parole, monsieur.
Hmm.
Nope at all. Not this time. You fight me now. Sword on sword. Kill me, you go free. My word on it.
It will be a pleasure to kill you, Mr. Sharpe.
So we're gonna see the new sword in action. LaRue's a really interesting antagonist. I'm enjoying the antagonist so far, but I'll admit though, I feel like so far we kind of peaked with Hakeswell and like, Ducot. Those two were the ones I took most note of in terms of antagonist, you know? I'm wondering if we'll ever get, another one. Oh, I guess I'll put Simmerson at third place for sure. Simmerson's interesting in terms of how kind of pathetic he is. And, you know, more sometimes as a nuisance rather as like as a very competent antagonist, like compared to Hakeswell and Ducot, but still, it seems like Simmerson might still be around. Though I'm not sure if word gets out that he betrayed too, you know? Yeah, Sharpe is still injured though. I mean, granted, Sharpe has also had plenty of duels injured in one, so actually, why am I even worried? But, you know, I'll say this so far has been his worst injury. It took him like half the episode to recover, so there is that. Oh. Oh, but they're both injured. Wow. Got him. Oh, dang.
Have you any last wishes?
I wish I'd married Ramona, Father.
I can grant you that before you go. Quickly now.
No way. No way.
Sharpe, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife. Say I do.
I do.
Do you, Ramona Gonzalez, take this man to be your husband? Say I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get up and kiss the bride.
I thought you said I was going to die, Father.
So we're all going to die, Patrick.
I love Curtis. He's been great. Wow. You know, I did not expect the Harper and Ramona storyline to like actually go that far, but I'm actually really happy for it now. So that was episode 8 of Sharpe, called Sharpe Sword. Overall, another pretty good standard adventure. And yeah, I really enjoyed, like, I really enjoyed the characters they introduced, from Jack, who I did not see, you know, being a traitor, and then Father Curtis, and overall, yeah, even like putting Sharpe in a dangerous, like, near-death situation. I mean, he's always in one, but I mean in terms of his injury. I would say though, I kind of miss Wellington. I was sad Wellington wasn't around, but overall, yeah, a cool little standard, almost like mystery in there thrown in with the code and stuff, and yeah, overall another solid episode. I really like that, and I'll see you guys next time when we cover episode 9. Bye, everyone.